Drew was saying yesterday that he thinks 80% completions is sustainable. Just how much do you feel like you play a role in his high completion percentage?
Every time we're out there on the field, we're trying to complete the play. We're trying to execute the play that's being called from the sideline. When we get it, we're trying to get the job done for Drew. So at the end of the day, when we look up and numbers come back, then we'll see what the percentage is. But at the end of the day, I think if we're approaching it like that, then it's definitely a goal that we can reach.
Do you think there's a reason why you two have had such a good connections to start the season?
Just timing, rhythm, the preparation, honestly, the same stuff that we've been doing and just built, accountability, stuff like that.
Michael, what do you see when you study New York's defense?
A solid defense. They have some guys up front. Their secondary solid. So we're just going to have to be on our game and execute our game plan.
Are you starting to see, and just now getting into where you would have enough games to look at it, things that teams are consistently doing against you and your receiving group? Is there a pattern?
During the week of preparation, we practice for any type of situation. We kind of have a play that comes in, and then we kind of get looks for if we get this type of coverage or if we get this type of coverage. So we're always trying to be on top of our game with the week of preparation. So we get out there, we play fast and react to whatever they're playing.
Now, Mike, do you concern yourself more with what you're doing or what they're doing defensively?
Just what I'm being asked to do that's what I'm trying to get done. It's just when the play comes in and your number's called, I'm trying to make the play. I'm trying to execute it. If I got to block for this guy because it's a key block for him to be a home run play, then I got to get that done. If I got to clear it out, whatever I got to do to execute the play and get the job done, that's all I'm trying to focus on.
Is there a reason you think you and Alvin, complement each other so well?
Yeah, he's a competitor. He's a guy that loves to win. He wants to move the chains. He's a guy that likes the ball in his hand. And he's so dynamic that, whenever you're on the same side as him, you don't want to put him in a situation to slow down. You want that guy to keep playing fast, and you want to be playing fast yourself. So, we just complement each other. We talk to each other a lot during the game, and we kind of just have each other's back. And we know that our team's counting on us to move the ball down there and put points on the board and make the plays when they're needed. So it's just like a brotherhood. That's my dude. So it's nothing we really have to talk about. It is what it is.
Why do you think it's so hard for defenses to focus on two guys, like you?
It's credit to our coaches, game plan, our quarterback, offensive line giving us time to make these plays. It's a combination of everybody involved. So it's not just us. We're just doing the part to make it go. Like, we're the guys that are being called to get the job done. So we're getting the job done, but we're not really taking any credit. It's everyone involved that's helping us be successful.
The two of you also kind of attack defenses in considerably different ways that kind of add stress to them, because it's not just like it's the secondary is trying to communicate about the two of you. You know what I mean? He's on the first two levels, and you're stressing the third level.
It's just we know that people, we might draw flies. We're coming off big games constantly, week in and week out. We know we're grabbing a lot of attention from defenses, but even if we grab the attention of the defense, then someone else is going to come open on the other side, and we have a quarterback that knows that also and could throw them open or put them in position. So even when we're not getting the ball, we have to execute. Even when we're getting the ball, we have to execute. So it's just doing our job.
Mike, you've been around a lot of great athletes, Ohio State and here. How rare or special is it to see Taysom do what he does?
It's great. This is a hard league. They always preach the more you could do, and I feel like he kind of speaks volumes to that. Like, he's a great example that you could show the more you could do. Like, it's going to be hard to beat out Drew Brees or play quarterback, but he's still adding values in different areas of the game that are changing the game and adding momentum to the team and doing cool things for the organization. So I feel like, that's like real cool to see, to see a guy have the how should I say it, just have the strength, the willpower to not be selfish, to just go out there and help the team any way you can. I think he's the definition of that. And I feel like he's like a spark player. So when people see that, they're like, well, this guy not even a running back. Or this is just split through defense. Or this guy, like, he might have just learned how to play his position last week, but he just made an impact play. So stuff like that is contagious.
There's a number of receptions you have. I think it's 38. Is that right?
Yeah.
38 through three games. Does that mean anything to you?
I mean, at the end of the day, I take pride in catching the ball like I did when I first got here, when I played the position. It doesn't really mean any much as long as I'm catching them. You know, I don't want to have any problems with dropping them. I don't want to be, you know, I'm just trying to get the job done at the end of the day.
What do you think about the possibility of getting 200 catches?
We'll just see. I mean, if, you know, just staying consistent. That's the name of the game. Staying consistent, doing your job. So I stick to those. It shouldn't be that much of a surprise.
I mean, did you ever consider that a possibility before the season? Was that like a goal?
No, it wasn't a goal. Honestly, like at the beginning of the season, it was just going out. That's the thing. When you do your job, like good things happen. So it's kind of like one of those things where I'm doing my job and good things will happen. Yeah, I know.
The defense has been trying a lot of different things. I mean, you know, because obviously every week you're very productive, and they must be trying to come up with ways to frustrate you. And I'm sure it's also gratifying for you to kind of break through that every time.
Yeah, I mean, that's like I said, like once again, credit to the offensive staff, my coaching, you know, giving me all the verbiage throughout the week for how to react in situations, what could happen, all the possibilities that could happen on the play, and then just going out there and reacting. It's really, they can't do anything, and our guys might be just staying up later than their guys at night.
How often does Coach CJ kind of emphasize blocking to you guys in the wide receiver room?
That's the first thing. CJ takes pride in his blocking. First thing we install every week for preparation is the run plays. We don't install pass plays first. We install the run plays, make sure guys know what they're doing, and you know, because we have really valuable running backs in the backfield that can go the distance. So one key block on the perimeter could spark a whole big play.
How much do you enjoy run blocking? A lot of receivers don't seem to like it.
Yeah, but I mean, when you have guys like that be, you know, running backs like Alvin and Mark gets back, you know, you take pride. You take pride in that because, you know, like that's going to put points on the board and that's going to keep you fresh.